Time to bring the bass back.
Mix is the beat of our culture. Our stories.
So I see myself having a couple number one albums.
Spotlighting inspiring content from Generation Mix. The next generation of creators, artists, and filmmakers. Our music. Discover fresh artists first from around the world. Uniquely Filipino.
It's hard to get this energy anywhere else.
Mix is the beat of our culture.
Hey guys, it's Sam and 2Ms and welcome to this MYXclusive interview. Happy Wednesday morning to everyone who is tuning in live here on Mix on our multiple digital streaming platforms. I hope you guys are having a great week so far. It is Wednesday hump day. So we are almost to the weekend, you guys. I hope you're all hanging in there. But for today, I'm really excited because I will be having a very special guest who will be joining me. And she's an incredibly talented singer-songwriter who always helps us get us, all up in our feels. And before we started 2022, actually, she released a track called Blink that really made us reflect on all of our life. Really, really in time for the new year and the holidays where we're all super santy and super reflective on life. So I'm excited to catch up with her. It's been a minute since I was able to talk to her. So everyone, please welcome back to MYXclusive, Clara Benin. Woo!
Yay. Hi everyone. Hey Sam, thanks for having me back.
Hi, Clara. Thank you for joining us once again here on Mix. Belated Happy New Year to you. Thank you so much
Happy
for
New
joining
Year
us.
to you too.
Yeah, how has it been so far? How has 2022 been so far? I know for a lot of people it's been medyo slow, but for you, Clara, how has it been?
It's been very slow for me as well, which is also kind of nice. Usually pag New Year, super busy agad.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've just been taking everything slow and just
Mhm.
resting and reflecting on everything,
Yes.
Yeah.
I love that. I think it goes two ways, no, for January. It's like the trial period for a new year. It's like either people are
Yeah.
super busy or they really want to like reflect on the things that's happening in their life, but also the things that they want to do for the year. So you, Clara, are you still someone who believes in like New Year's resolutions or like goals? Or like do you have any resolutions for the year?
Yeah, I do have a bunch of goals for the
Mm-hmm.
year. I think it's
Mm-hmm.
nice to set goals for the year
Mm-hmm.
before everything gets crazy. Um, one of my goals this year is just to really stay healthy and
Yeah.
active. Um, yeah, pretty much that. Very simple.
Yeah, no, especially now, no. Like we see, obviously,
Mm,
it's really sad how like obviously COVID is like more like people are getting COVID again. I mean, like it's more, like there's a lot of surges right now. So we do hope
yeah.
everyone stays healthy throughout everything. And also, yeah, I feel like that's also one of my goals. And I think it should be everyone's goal to stay healthy for the year. How about with music? Like, do you
Yes.
have any goals that you want to do for this year also in terms of your music?
I do.
Mm-hmm.
I've been working a lot with my
Mm-hmm.
music last year, and hopefully I
Mm-hmm.
get to release everything in time
Mm-hmm.
this year
Mm-hmm.
since there were just a bunch of delays last year. So So that's really one of my goals also this year is to release more music and more content. Um, yeah, hopefully everything on time.
Yeah, I mean, we can't wait now for everything that you have going on. Obviously, take your time. Like we said, life's not, a race. Well, life's not a race, but especially with the start of the year, I feel like a lot of people are trying to just build up to everything that they want to do for the rest of the year. And how has it been creatively for you, especially with the start of the year? You said you're reflecting a lot. So does that mean you've been channeling all of that into music or other like outlets that you have?
Um, yeah, I have been working on a lot of
Mm-hmm.
my music as well, just
Mm-hmm.
trying to finish everything that I've started so far,
Yeah.
which is a lot. Just trying to focus on that. And yeah, I have been writing a lot, but more of just journaling and yeah,
Mm-hmm.
just reflecting on everything that's happened last year. I feel like I didn't get to do that. I usually do that like my last week of December. That's like the time that I get really reflective. But
Mm-hmm.
I guess I was really busy with family and like promoting and the song and everything, so I didn't really get to do that. And so yeah, that's what I've been doing the past 2 weeks, just reflecting on everything and just trying to process everything that's been happening.
Yeah, I feel like it's so hard then now to process everything that's been happening because it's a lot, like
Yeah,
in our
yeah,
personal life, but also outside in the world and just everything that's been going on. It's been really hard to process. But yeah, I love that you channel all of that through journaling. I think that really helps for a lot of people, like even
mm,
me, that helps, and also for I'm sure a lot of people who are tuning in. And I totally agree. Like it's always in the end or start of the year that I feel like we're the most reflective talaga. And you said you were
yeah.
looking back at 2021 and all that. So looking back at 2021, like what are you most grateful for from the past year, from 2021?
I'm grateful for, I was able to fly back to my province in Negros, which, and I got to visit my family. I haven't seen them in
Oh.
almost 2 years since the
Mhm,
pandemic started. So I'm super
mhm,
grateful for that. That's like a huge answered prayer for me. And I also
mhm,
got to see and spend time with a lot of my friends last year.
mhm.
So hopefully I get to do more of that this year.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. I'm so happy that you were able to do that last year. I mean, we did see a lot of
Yeah.
developments last year,
Yes.
especially like in the latter half, no, of 2021. But
Mm,
since now a lot of things happening, guys, we have to stay safe, no. But hopefully, nga,
yeah.
if sometime this year we get to do all of these things, interact with one another, but also, of course, maybe hear music live again. I feel like a lot of people are itching
Yeah.
to hear music live at gigs and all of that. But for now, we'll have to savor music online. But do not worry because we do have tracks like coming from Clara, of course, that can keep us company, especially during this time where a lot of us feel reflective, like her newest single, which is called Blink. So when I first heard Blink, I was like, wow, this vibe is like really makes me want to sit down and just think about my life. So Clara, like where did this song come from? Like what was the inspiration behind it?
Um, well, I had like this time during the lockdown when
Mm-hmm.
I would have like a series of sleepless nights where I would
Mm-hmm.
just feel I would just like reflect on memories, good and bad, just everything that's happened to me in the past, and it would make me really anxious. So I started
Mm-hmm.
to write down my thoughts like I usually do, and yeah, that's how I wrote Blink. It was just to help me resolve those thoughts, and
Mm-hmm.
um it made me realize that the best thing that I can do with my life is just to have fun and live in the moment and spend as much time um with my loved ones and just doing things that make me happy instead of
Mm-hmm.
just sulking in regret and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So yeah, that's how I wrote this song.
No, yeah, that's true. No, I feel like it's really about like protecting our peace, especially during
Yeah.
this time. There's
Mm,
so many things already happening that we should really focus on the things that matter. And I really thought Blink was such a powerful like word to kind of encapsulate that whole thing. But for you, Clara, like why was Blink the kind of like in relation to the song and what you were feeling? Why did Blink like come into your head?
Like the word blink.
Like the
Um,
word.
Because I don't know, that's just how I felt. Like, in a blink of an eye, everything could change, and
Yeah.
that's what happened to us the past year. Like we didn't know, nobody saw this coming. Um, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Just like
No, yeah,
in a
that's
blink of an
true.
eye, everything could change.
Yeah, I think that's one of the things talaga that we saw in the last 2 years, right? Like
Yeah.
when it was the onset of like the pandemic also, like everything happened so fast for all of
Mhm.
us, and now we're 2 years in, which is so crazy to think about. And it's really such a powerful thing. No? But what was it like creating the song itself? Obviously translating all of your feelings and everything that you felt into the music also.
I enjoyed this song so much because
Mm-hmm.
it's very cinematic. There we put a lot of just layers and layers of all these elements that made it sound very atmospheric. And I love that. Like if you take away all those elements, it's really just my voice and the guitar. But if you really listen to it, there's like so much happening in the background, and I love that. I think that's very much like life. And
Yeah.
this song was produced by the Ringmaster, and Gabba Santiago played the drums on it. So I enjoyed playing around with this song and working on this song with them so much. And the I feel like the music itself, like the instrumentation of the song, is like a journey. It's like a
Mm-hmm.
metaphor. It's metaphorical to 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 my journey towards healing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that you said it was cinematic. I think that's exactly the word
Mhm.
that it feels like. It takes you on a journey, talaga, like the song itself. And we have people in the comments nga saying, like Sheila said, that Blink is such a healing song, and Charlene even said it's like a warm hug. So, like, your
Aw,
music
thank
really
you.
helps people heal and reflect, of course. But for you, Clara, like hearing your own music, does it also help you kind of like reflect and like heal also? Because sometimes when you hear your own voice, like for me personally, like when I hear it, I'm like, oh my god, like I kind of cringe a bit. But for you, Clara, like how does that play out for you, especially if something so personal to you? Like what do you feel, or like does it also help you heal? I mean, I'm sure it does, but yeah.
Um, I kind of cringe as well when I hear my voice, like when I hear a recording of my voice. But I think for me, it's more of the process of like writing it and recording it. And once I release it out there, it's not mine anymore. It's yours. It's whoever is listening to it too, and just um, rem like knowing that other people find comfort in my music, like brings me comfort. Does that make sense? Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. And what a beautiful thing though. Like through the process it helps you heal and reflect on a lot, but the
Yeah.
output also helps so many people heal and reflect on their life. So to everyone who's tuning in, if you haven't heard Blink by Clara, make sure to check it out. It's available on multiple digital streaming platforms, and you can also check out its lyric video available on YouTube. But obviously, after this release, it made us even more excited for the things that you have planned for the year, Clara. Like you said, you've been working on a lot of things that you already started before, and hopefully you get out this year also. So, what can we expect coming from you, Clara?
We're actually planning to shoot a music video for Blink soon, hopefully. Nothing
Mm-hmm.
gets delayed anymore, and I hope that we get to shoot it on
Mm-hmm.
time and I get to release it soon. I'm really excited. The plot of the music video is very personal to me, and it's gonna be directed by a really close friend of mine. So
Yeah.
I'm really excited for that.
Oh, so it's so exciting, you guys. So make sure to wait for that. A music video coming from Clara very soon for Blink. But obviously music, I'm sure she has a lot of releases planned also for the
Yeah.
year. So we can't wait for that. But for now, let's savor all of her released music, obviously available on multiple digital streaming platforms. But before I let you go, Clara, do you have a message to everyone tuning in, but also everyone who's been supporting you and your music?
Thank you for everyone tuning in this Wednesday morning, right?
Yeah.
Thank you guys. Shout out to my street team, Clarified, and also the River Child Tribe, and I hope you're all staying safe and healthy.
Yes, and we hope you too stay healthy, of course, and safe. Clara, thank you so much for your music and, of course, for
Thank
joining
you.
us here once again on
Thanks for
Mix. And
having
thank
me.
you as well to everyone who tuned in to this exclusive interview. Once again, if you haven't yet, make sure to check out Blink by Clara, available on multiple digital streaming platforms, and make sure to watch out for its music video coming very soon. But once again, thank you so much, Clara, for joining us here on Mix today.
Thank you.
Thank you. And thank you again to everyone tuning in. Once again, this has been Sam with 2Ms and Clara Benin. Thanks, guys.